That didn't make any sense. It says whenever something hit down the alley in the item in the stadium description of the paveway, it says when a ball is hit down the alley and out of play and out of reach, it is a home run, not a double. What the? What? I feel like the Devil Rays got gypped. And I know I've got to bleed, but I like to play fair. But here we go. This is I think this is round 4 of the sibling rivalry. Angela, the delivery to Tony. Strike 1 on the outside in there. Tony gonna try and bring the run deficit to 3. If he could smack this one out, here comes the next pitch. But he's gonna crazy bunt it. And that ball goes to the outfield. Nobody able to get a play on it. Keisha throws it to second. Maria's hard throw to home. Not in time, and Tony will be on with the double. So Tony brings the deficit down to 4 on a crazy bunt. And with 1 out, here comes Nan Porter. The Devil Rays now trying to get something going. Here comes the first pitch to Porter. Swung on and missed for strike 1. If everything continues going this way, that's another crazy bunch. Oh, over the head. Oh, this is going to be close. And now the deficit is down to 3. So 2 straight crazy bunts have lifted the Devil Rays back into this ballgame. And they are the home team. Here comes Jessica Wasseris. And all these crazy bunts are doing is wearing out the defense. Here comes the first pitch for strike 1 on the outside. In the zone, and this is what Angela likes to do. She likes to make them chase it. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2, but a runner is on third. The next pitch for ball 1. The 1-2 to Wasseris. Swung on and missed. Had a nice little dip in, and she swung early. Out number 2 recorded, and here comes Greg Vaughn. Hasn't reached first today, but has hit 2 line drives. Here comes the pitch from Angela for ball 1. Bottom of the 7th, Bombers 6, Devil Rays 3. And Angela's second pitch to Vaughn is strike 1. Here comes the next pitch. Drilled over hard to the left side, and it stays fair. A run will score, and Vaughn is on with the single. And the deficit now down to 2. This is a ball game, everybody. Felix Grant, the tying run at the plate. 0 for 2 today. Angela's pitch in there for strike 1. 0-1 with 2 outs. Vaughn's on first. Grounded back to the pitcher. Easy play to first, and that will end the 7th inning. But not after. Tampa Bay gets blessed with 2 straight crazy bunts and a nice little blooper down the line to cut the deficit to 2. To the top of the 8th we go. And here comes Jacinda Smith to start off the 8th. Bombers have been in this position before. Here comes Tony's pitch. Strike 1 to a hard swing by Jacinda. Here comes the next pitch. Strike 2 again. Tony DELVECCHIO's right hook has this incredible drop in. Probably one of the best ones out there. Little grounder back to Tony. Fields it. The throw to first in time for out 1. Here comes Amir Khan. He's batting 508, 2 for 3 today. He'll take ball 1 high. Yeah, you're going to have to do the drop in on the right hook a little bit better on Amir. He doesn't have much of a strike zone. Hit hard to left field. Plenty of room. Nice catch by Greg Vaughn, and that is out number 2. And Stephanie Morgan with no on and 2 outs. Top of the 8th, and it's just about over. That's going to be popped up to the right side. Should be playable. Nice catch from the first baseman. So a 1-2-3 inning, and all of a sudden, the Devilry's trying to get something going. Here comes Randy Uno, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Angela's first pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Things are on the line. So there's a little grounder over to the left side. Jacinda with the throw. And that is out number 1. The Astros and the Bombers are tied for the record right now in the National League. And they're both fighting for that number 1 seed. So if the Bombers were to come away with a loss and the Astros with the W, then the Bombers would have to hope they win their final game. As Amir makes out number 2, Bombers would have to hope the Astros lose their final game and they win their final game. But they still are ahead by 2 in this one. Sarah Maxwell with 2 outs and nobody on has hit a home run today. The first run in for the... What the frickin'... Wait, what? And Maxwell's on with the double, which I called it over to Jacinda, and Jacinda ran to the bag. And then I called it for Corang, and Corang just flat missed it. That was mediocre. Mediocre defense. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, but with 2 outs and 1 on, here comes Raquel Colin, who has a double today. 1 for 3. Angela's first pitch to her. Ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Strike 1 with a hard swing and miss. Here comes the next pitch, the 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And that is it. That is gone. And the ball game is tied. We are tied at 6-6 here in the bottom of the 8th. What a comeback by the Devilrys. Now see, that one was recorded as a home run, but then the one prior to that wasn't. And I'm like, but they were both sent down the alley. I don't understand. Oh boy, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Round 5. Angela trying to finish out this ball game. That's going to be whiffed up to Stephanie Morgan, who makes the 3rd and final out of the inning, but not after. A 2-run blast ties the ball game at 6.